Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are here to start Season 3 of Bridgerton. I always gotta say it like that. You may have noticed that I'm repping my girl, Penelope, because even though I'm mad at her right now, that's still my dog. You know, even though she made me the teensiest bit upset at the end of last episode, last season, and I've been arguing with people in the comments about how I think she's wrong. At the end of the day, I'm still a Penelope stan. All right, have been since season 1. You can go back and check the tapes. I've been here. I've been ready. It's Colin that is really, he's the one that needs to step up this season to really reel me in. Like, I'm already on board Penelope, but Colin, brother, he better have the biggest glow up in history. But no, I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm here. And I'm stoked out of my mind to just have a grand old time watching Bridgerton with you guys. If you're unaware, like if you're new here, I've watched season 1 and season 2 of Bridgerton on the channel, as well as Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, who, by the way, the actress for Queen Charlotte just recently appeared in one of the episodes of Doctor Who, which is pretty fun. So watch that show as well for a little sneak peek. Long story short, I have so much freaking fun watching this show. I just think it's so fun to dip into genres that typically wouldn't apply to a guy like me. You know, I'm a straight white male from Minnesota. I'm almost 30. Like, I am not the target audience for this show, but I have a great time watching it, just because I allow myself to get lost in the sauce. I allow the romance and the drama to just like enthrall me and take me into the story. And I get real sassy and I get real petty. Sometimes I gotta close my eyes, you know? There's some boobies and stuff in this show. But no, I have a grand old time and I'm very excited to start season 3. Before we jump into it though, a little house cleaning. If you end up enjoying this reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you were interested in seeing the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. Since this is the first episode of a new show or a new season, that uncut is going to be completely free in public for anyone to check out. And if you find that that's something you're interested in going forward, then your support would mean the world. I'm probably also going to be doing early access for this show as well, so by the time you see this on YouTube, I might already have episode 2 up on Patreon. Not 100% sure, but I will try my best. I'm going to try and get like 4 episodes? I'm going to try and get all 4 episodes up on Patreon this week. So if you're interested in seeing my reactions to the first 4 episodes early, that's available for any tier on my Patreon or YouTube memberships. So if you're interested in that, definitely consider checking it out. Ooh, I should mention, for the full uncuts, that is available for Queen Charlotte and going forward. I did have full uncuts for season 1 and 2, but those unfortunately have been lost to the ether over the course of time. Those are no longer available. I just want to make that clear so no one goes looking for season 1 and 2 full lengths and can't find them. So Queen Charlotte, I have that, and then obviously season 3 going forward will be available. Just want to put that as a disclaimer. But without further ado, let's jump into season 3, episode 1 of Bridgerton.
Dearest, gentle
Rita.
We have been apart for far too long.
You're goddamn right, Penelope.
London's fashionable set has made its return.
Ooh, damn girl popping out of that dress.
It's good to be home. It certainly is.
She's like, look at how much money I'm making.
Miss Kenworthy is a welcome entry, brimming with
You know how
confidence
devastating
and
it must be to
charisma.
read your name in this paper and be looked down upon?
She wrote my name. Seems as though your businesses are thriving. As is yours.
Yeah. Absolute cash money, hand over fist.
There is another Bridgerton making her debut this
Hey,
year.
Benny boy, what's up?
Francesca is very quiet.
Perhaps she's been stunned into silence by the beauty of that giant feather. I cannot wait to wear one.
Maybe she's not even in there.
We're not ready to go?
Okay, Charma.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah, just being here is enough.
Who else would be playing pianoforte in this house?
Certainly not me.
Francesca!
She pulled a little sneaky sneak.
Francesca!
There's no need to shout.
I must say, all those piano lessons in Bath have reaped their reward. You've gotten rather good.
You do realise what tune she was playing just now, don't you? Mozart's Funeral March.
Ooh. Damn.
There is also the question of which gentleman will reveal himself as the prize of the season.
Probably Colin.
What are they all squawking about?
Look like they've spotted a side of beef.
Oh, it's ya boy, Colin. Damn, sir. Got a new hairdo and you're looking fresh. It's just dripping with Riz right now.
Is that her brother?
Colin?
Looks like a pirate almost. Colin,
Apologies for my late
when did
arrival.
you get hot?
I got stuck in presentation traffic. Do you not wish to greet me?
Presentation traffic. PowerPoint was backed up. Should have used Prezi. They make this in PlayStation's Dreams.
You must tell us all about your adventures.
Damn, Colin.
Last season, we'd heard all about your toil across the
Been
Mediterranean.
hitting the
Sea.
bench
Time we
press,
broke our
dude.
first fast.
Indeed.
Straight yoked.
Under what foreign sun did you apparently get so sturdy?
Arabia.
Miss Anne Hartigan, presented by her
What's up,
mother,
Queen?
the Right Honourable Lady Hartigan.
Yo, Queen Charlotte made me cry. That was such a good show. Evidently the theme is big ass feathers. Oh. That's fun. She's uses sign language. I didn't even notice at first.
Shall I fetch your refreshment, Your Majesty?
Perhaps a casket.
Bring her some Coke. This Coke fiend needs a pick-me-up.
You are only a week back from Bath and already you are eager to escape us.
No, I simply could use some peace.
A week back from Bath? What does that mean?
Bridgerton girl, Your Majesty. You have had good luck with Bridgertons.
She's like, I have. Indeed. Let me sit forward real quick. Okay, Charma. Just every time she's on screen. I'm dazzled. Do something fun. Can you juggle? Damn, nobody can rock the feather like they're supposed to. What's up, ladies? Colin's like, damn, this is new. Ooh. What? Colin, you playboy. Just tossing out winks willy-nilly?
Did all the girls this morning leave that much to be desired?
Pretty much, yeah.
You do seem rather preoccupied.
Colin should have walked with a feather. He would have crushed it. Oop. And I oop.
Oh, look. If it isn't Penelope Featherington, back in a dress, the colour
Cressida.
of... Eloise, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
And I feel. Shall we go
Did
and see
anyone
Emily?
notice what just happened? Did anyone notice what just happened?
It's not congenial to be back from the country.
Cressida was about to bully the shit out of Penelope, and Eloise stepped in. Yo, Penelope, you gotta be less obvious about your despair.
I've always pictured a man who writes poetry, but above all else, it should be someone who gives me butterflies, just by looking at him.
Should make you feel like you're struck by fucking lightning. Roy Kent.
1 week returned from honeymoon, and already my son has left you to fend for yourself.
Goddess.
My travels. I cannot begin to share my travel adventures with you. If I did, you would swoon. How is it possible that your dance cards for the season are not yet full of suitors? You are flowers in bloom.
Man is just a flirt to his core. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he is doing.
Am I mistaken, or was Eloise walking arm in arm with Cressida Cowper?
As you said, sometimes time moves rather quickly.
Man's risen up every girl in here but him.
I take comfort in knowing that you will always be here to take care of me.
Damn. This is not what she wants to hear. She wants to have a husband and bone and stuff too, guys. Like, don't count her out. She's got that dog in her.
I do not wish to see a citrus colour ever again.
Sour colours indeed. But what has brought about this sudden desire for change?
I cannot live at home
The
anymore.
desire to get railed.
And does my lady have a certain suitor in mind?
Yeah, my boy Colin.
I should like to be sensible. Someone kind, who allows for my privacy for obvious reasons.
Then a new look is
She looks like she's about to cry at any second.
Something like what they are wearing in Paris.
Ooh, you rapscallion. We know what your goal is.
Oh, I love it, brother. Where's it from?
Trader in Marseille.
My perfume is from Paris.
Where are my handsome new playing cards from? Is this writing Spanish?
You visited France and Spain.
My chic music is Italian.
Exactly how many cities did you visit in 4 months?
What if he didn't go anywhere cool? This man went 20 miles down the road to a pawn shop and picked up all of this for $100.
And I take it your taste in friendship has changed as well.
Eloise.
Cressida surprised me this summer. She showed me kindness in the country when no one else would.
And what of Penelope?
We've simply grown apart.
They're in a bit of a tizzy.
Lady Whistledown nearly ruined me last season. I lost the battle and I have no appetite for the war, so I've joined the winning side. Not unlike you, I take it.
Damn.
Or is this truly the new you?
Calling him out. Calling him out. Colin him out. Oop, do a quick spin, turn around. Guys just keep running into each other. Damn, it just got hella quiet.
I've been hoping we would meet.
Did not seem so. When you were hiding away in the countryside this summer.
Yeah.
Eloise, I am so sorry about everything.
For what you did? Or because I discovered it was you who wrote such damning things?
I was only trying to protect...
No, I do not need your explanations. I have kept your secret exactly because I do not wish to keep revisiting the past. Now you have your life, and I have mine.
It's Cressida. Are you really friends with her?
No, Cressida sucks. She's just got nobody else. That dude wears that outfit so well.
Done this. Can I offer you a drink?
Man's absolutely yoked.
Are you aware, Mrs. Mundrich, of your great aunt, Lady Kent?
Kent, yes. We met once in my youth. Very cold lady.
She is colder now, I am afraid.
She's 6 feet under. And she's left you everything.
Well, she left us something?
She has not left you something. She has left your son, Nicholas, everything.
Damn, okay.
Nicholas shall be the next Baron of Kent.
Damn. Sick nasty.
Perhaps we might need drinks.
Little dude's about to be famous. Oh, what's up? We getting straight to the business. Absolutely insane. Look at that jawline. Best get to work, sir.
Ignore them.
I cannot. Tonight is Lady Danbury's ball. I must make a good impression.
Kate Sharma, all you do is make good first impressions, and second impressions, and third impressions. Every impression you make sends my heart into a tizzy. 4 seasons ball.
I should like to try something a little different tonight.
Okay. What if she doesn't know how to do that hairstyle? Showing her a picture and she's like, oh shit, I'm not that good. I would be so bored just standing there. Butler, man, where's your guy with the freaky ear?
Ah.
We need you to fall in love with him
Lady Danbury,
again.
you have outdone yourself once again.
Pardon me, miss. We failed to collect your cloak.
Yes.
She wanted to make a dramatic entrance. Okay, girl.
Is everyone staring at us?
Jealousy, my love.
God, what is this song? I know what the song is.
It is not us they stare at.
This is F.U. Broke down car, F.U. Man's dumbstruck. Took me a minute to figure out what that song was, but I figured it out. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, U.
Miss Featherington, pleasure to see you.
What a striking gown you have on.
You as well, my lord.
Yeah, I like your gown too.
It is a pleasure to see you all in your proper evening dress, which is not at all gown-like.
She's so awkward. She doesn't know how to talk to people.
You genuinely enjoy embroidery.
Of course I do. There is simply so much one can do with it.
For example?
Since you have asked, the stem stitch, tried and true.
Yeah, okay. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of embroidery.
My mama has always told me to put my books down. Not that there is anything wrong with reading, of course. I'm not quite sure of her reasoning. Do you all like to read?
She's so nervous.
Perhaps we should take our leave, lest we remain too long and give Lady Whistledown something to write about.
Oh, no, trust me, she ain't gonna write shit. She's got you boys. She could write some glowing reviews about herself, though.
I throw one diamond ball, and anxious mammas expect a diamond every year. I threw a zebra ball once. Do they expect a new zebra each year?
Yes. But also the zebras that you had were CGI, and we all knew it.
Who are you besides your hobbies?
Yes.
That's
What do you
that's
desire?
it. That's all she
What do you
is.
despise? What makes you tick?
Piano forte.
He really ought to take to the floor again.
Ought I?
Once one finds oneself on the wall, it is difficult to come off it, no matter what one does.
True, true.
You do not much like attracting notice, do you?
Not really.
Would you like to be the new Lady Whistledown? Why do they give her that look? You guys suck.
Are you well, Miss Featherington?
She got brain freeze.
Forgive me. Cold headache. Lord Debling, is it not?
And why do I have the feeling that you, in turn, know how to make one wither, if you so choose?
Me?
What do you know about her, sir?
Excuse me, I...
Oh, how mortifying. I'm so clumsy.
I almost dropped the C word. I was gonna say a bad thing.
It is a pity you did not choose something sturdier. Perhaps if you had not bought such cheap fabric, it would not have ripped.
Eloise, come on, girl.
And I'm so sorry.
There were perhaps some late nights. Pen, she did not look well, did she?
The Featherington girl. Why concern yourself with her?
She's friends with him.
You are much more fun this season.
Do excuse me, just a moment.
He spent the entire time doing push-ups in a field. He didn't do anything cool.
Pen,
Colin.
why are you leaving so soon? Especially in such a charming dress.
Do not mock me, please.
Mock you? I assure you I'm quite serious. The colour rather suits you.
Good night, Mr. Bridgerton.
You know what
Do
she
you not need a
wants,
chaperone?
Colin.
Spinsters do not need chaperones.
You are not a spinster.
I am in my 3rd year on the marriage mark with no prospects to show for it. What would you call that?
Something wrong? Pen, between us, I mean. I miss you.
You miss me. You miss me, but you had never caught me. Is that correct?
Awkward.
Telling everyone how you would never, ever caught Penelope Featherington.
Perhaps we should talk about this somewhere more private.
Because I embarrass you. Of course you had never caught me. I am the laughingstock of the town, even when I changed my entire wardrobe. It just never occurred to me that you, of all people, could be so cruel.
Brother, she's in love with you. How do you not see it? You dumbass. Oh, she's gonna write some super hot fire. Cressida Crowder sucks ass. Dare I say, Mr. Colin, you writing stuff about Colin? That's not gonna end well. You should probably burn that letter. First draft when you're angry? People are gonna notice.
Should I find that this rather convenient document is in fact forged before one of your girls has an heir, the upheaval may indeed be necessary.
Well then.
Well, he's clocked her. He knows what this is about.
But I do believe my handling of Penelope was a clear message. Would you agree?
I believe the message was received by all with that particular trick.
You disapprove?
Yeah, it was mean.
What you did was cruel and unnecessary. You often talk of how difficult it has been for you to find a husband.
Because you're such a bitch.
It has been difficult to find a husband. It has been more difficult still to find a friend.
Yeah, both for the same reason. She's so bored, brother. Take her riding somewhere.
Your mother.
I know. I know. She's doing everything she can to delay her move. I will speak with her today.
What if you did not?
Por qué?
I have already spent years taking care of Edwina and running the Sharma household.
Oh, she wants a
And
rest.
I've never seen you happier than when you're away. So why not put ourselves first for once?
Hell yeah. They kiss so passionately. It's insane. Those papers are important. That man is such a good actor. The man's a homosexual in real life. That's why he's such a great actor.
What you and Father and Daphne and Anthony will have is enviable, but it is also rare. And I am not certain I need to feel butterflies or unexpected harmony, per your metaphor.
Yeah, what's going on with you, Franny? I need to know.
And I'm very sorry for my callous comment here last year. It pains me to see you upset.
Then perhaps you should not have come.
All you do is make her upset.
I'm not the man I was last season. I seek you out at every social assembly because I know you will lift my spirits and make me see the world in ways I could not have imagined. I am proud to call you my very good friend.
It's been vexing.
She doesn't want to be a very good friend.
Watching you walk back into society with such ease.
She wants you to eat her out.
Well, if a husband is what you seek, then let me help you.
Colin, I cannot have you with me whispering into my ear in every ballroom.
You will not need that. We will have lessons.
Training montage.
What do you say?
Do you want me to shake your hand?
It is perhaps
Strike
unusual,
a deal.
but are we not friends?
Technically. Brother, if she gets married, you can't be friends with her anymore.
Friends.
Society will not allow it.
I shall see you soon.
She's not gonna wash that hand for the rest of the month. The sun will shine on us again, Penelope.
Is that Whistledown?
Dearest gentle reader, when the tide of change turns, it can be sudden, fierce,
Someone just
and
sees her.
deadly.
Just chilling in her backyard. Is that Whistledown?
This author wonders if her hesitancy is a symptom of fortitude or fear.
She doesn't want to get it wrong.
Your serve, Your Majesty.
Tennis, metaphors.
Whistledown has come early.
I am reading it. Are you mad?
Yeah, why do you need to read it, Penelope? You wrote it.
Whatever she has said about him, she is wrong.
Dare I say, this
Penelope, are you
author
talking
is
shit?
ready to play as well.
Yeah.
And then there are
She
some
was
who
talking
take the
shit.
embrace
She
of
was mad
change
at Paul,
a step
Colin.
too far. And then there are some who take the embrace of change a step too far, as with Mr. Colin Bridgerton, who seems to have embraced a new personality entirely. Is this new character the real him, or simply a ploy for attention? And does
it's a ploy for
Mr.
attention.
Bridgerton even know?
Damn. She says you don't even know who you are.
I do not care what Lady Whistledown writes about me, but ruining Miss Thompson, Lady Crane, and then nearly ruining you last season, I will never forgive her.
Brother, if you only knew.
Do you have any idea who she might be?
I do not, but trust me, if I ever find out,
He
I will
will
make
kill
sure
her.
it is her life that is ruined.
Okay, so you're never gonna find out. Is that it? Is that it? Is there more? Hot start. Hot start indeed. Okay, solid start. Liked that a lot. Freaking Colin is... he is on a mission to destroy Lady Whistledown, not knowing that it is secretly the love of his life. he's like, on one hand, he's like, Penelope, I will help you. with everything I have, I will get you a husband. But also, I'm going to destroy your life. He just doesn't know. He doesn't know that he's a man of two dualities for this one woman. But yeah, I liked this episode a lot. Obviously, the main focus is Penelope attempting to bring herself out into the dating sphere, like, legitimately. This is her, she said her 3rd year out now, and the first 2 years, I mean, she was technically out, but, like, she didn't really try. She just, like, stood on the outside, and like she said, once you are on the wall, it is hard to come off of it. But she just, like, doesn't know, like, how to talk to people. Like, she's spent so long just observing people and, like, writing things out that she doesn't know how to, like, have an actual conversation with someone when there's, like, a pretense ingrained within the conversation, if that makes sense. Like, she's totally chill with, like, having, like, casual conversations and talking about random things like gossip. Like, when there's no pretense of romance or courtship involved, she's totally fine talking to someone. But as soon as, like, the idea of, like, hey, these guys might, like, be romantically interested in you, she's like, oh, like, just stumbling over her words. She gets so nervous. She just, like, doesn't know how to do it. And it might be helpful that she's going to be taking advice from Colin, but it might not be helpful because while he is, like, really good at doing the whole, like, charisma thing and, like, flirting with everyone and winking and, you know, regaling them with, you know, stories, or not even doing that. He's saying that he can't regale them with stories because they'll come instantly. Like, he is just, I don't know, man. Like, he's putting on this playboy persona that is not the real him. And Penelope knows. She's like, she writes about it immediately. She's like, that ain't you. That ain't you. And so maybe, like, him trying to, like, give her that ability will have bad effects, right? Because he's essentially just teaching her how to be inauthentic, if that makes sense. And I think during that process, these two inauthentic individuals will find true authentic love within each other. And I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. Colin's yoked, by the way. Dude just got shredded. He says he went to 15 different cities over the summer. I don't think he did. I think he went into a barn in a cornfield 20 miles down the road, and he did push-ups and sit-ups all day. Every single day. Man was just getting built. Like, you don't have that type of glow up unless you are hitting the gym, brother. Like, he was grinding. Man came back looking like a ripped sea captain. But no, it is what it is. Him and Penelope, they got a journey to go on. Other characters that interact with Penelope is Eloise. Eloise and Penelope had their falling out last season. I've made my opinion on that particular feud pretty clear in that I love both of those characters. Like, I definitely like Eloise more than I like Penelope, just because Eloise, I feel like my personality fits more with her, where she is very willing to call out the stupid, like, vapid nature of so many of these people, and I often agree with her opinions on things. And I think that she was pretty wronged by Penelope at the end of last season. Like, I get that Penelope was, like her actions technically may have saved her from a larger downfall, right? You know, she was treading in some dangerous waters for sure. And if the queen had decided to act in a negative way. Like, Eloise could have been in some pretty deep water. And Penelope's actions technically did, like, save her and her family from a larger embarrassment. That's not the part that I'm necessarily as mad about. I mean, like, it sucks that she did that. She probably could have found another way to get Eloise out of that, but that's the option she chose. Kind of sucks, but the thing that I am really most mad about with Penelope and Eloise is that, like, Eloise wouldn't have even been in the situation she was in the first place if Penelope had been truthful with her. like she only found herself in an environment of, like, dissent or whatever, like women's rights, like whatever group, the political outsiders, you know, she only found herself in that environment due to her journey and her desire to find the identity of Lady Whistledown. If Penelope had trusted her friend with her secret long before that, like, she never would have gone down that journey. I mean, they may have naturally had a falling out anyway due to Penelope not wanting to use her platform for more social advances, you know, like women's rights and things like that. They may have had a falling out eventually, but I think Penelope could have been a much better friend to Eloise by just, like, trusting her. Like, she is her best friend. Now, granted, Eloise could have also been a little bit better of a friend by, like, being more interested in things that Penelope talks about and brings up, but there wasn't any moments where, like, Eloise, like, actively dismissed things that Penelope was interested in. Like, she just happened to take the lead in conversations most often. Like, it's not like she was a bad friend. She just wasn't a perfect friend. And it, like, it's not even just that Penelope didn't tell her the secret. Like, she could have kept that a secret. It's the fact that she, like, gaslit her and lied to her to her face for years. Like, she made this girl feel like an idiot for wanting to find this out, and essentially was like, don't look for her, like, it's not a good idea, like, there's no reason you should know, like, why do you care? And like, that's the part that upsets me, is like, she just gaslit her best friend for, like, more than a year, and eventually it led her down a path that got her in trouble. So Penelope wouldn't have had to rescue Eloise from this situation if she had just told her the information from the get-go. Like, that's the part that I'm mad about. And then when confronted with her actions, Penelope just, I didn't love the way she responded. I hated the way she responded. She essentially told Eloise, like, you're just jealous that I have done something with my life and you haven't. Like, you're jealous that I'm making money. You're jealous that I have something outside of you. And it seems very clear that that is not the situation. Like, I don't think Eloise cared about, like, whether or not Penelope was doing something more important than whatever Eloise was doing. That just wasn't a factor. And so I really didn't love her response. And they said some unkind things to each other, and they are on a rocky stage right now. And I think both of them want to be friends with each other again. There's just this, like, there has to be this, like, airing out of feelings and forgiveness on both ends. I think Penelope obviously has a lot more apologizing to do, as evidenced by the fact that each time she has seen Eloise so far, she's profusely apologizing. Like, she knows she fucked up. And I believe that they will come back together eventually. at the very least, Eloise is having a positive impact on Cressida, which is good. And she did kind of save Penelope at one point early on. You know, Cressida started to go in on her and start bullying her, and Eloise stepped in and directed the conversation elsewhere. And she's obviously not happy seeing the way that Penelope's treated. And called Cressida out in private, like with each other. She was like, that was cruel and unnecessary. You didn't need to do that. You're super mean. Like, there's a reason you don't have a husband or friends, is because you're a jerk. And hopefully that is going to be changing Cressida's nature to be a kinder person, you know? And I think I'm going to keep an eye on that. I'm going to keep an eye on that for sure. In terms of Francesca entering the dating marriage sphere, I'm interested in that, I guess. Right now it's a little tough to gauge her vibe. Franny's got an interesting vibe. I don't know if she's like into this, or like if she's like, hey, let's just check this box and get it done. Like, it's kind of tough to like feel out where she's at and like what direction they're taking her storyline, because it almost feels like they're like taking her storyline in like a she's asexual type of storyline. I don't know if I'm like way too reading into that, but she just seemed entirely uninterested in like the romance of the situation. And like when she was talking to her mom, she's like, I don't know if I need that. It's like, okay, like, well, what do you want? like do you just want to play piano? Like, are you is she like, okay, I don't know if I want to ask that. I don't want to get like called out. I was gonna say, is she autistic? Like, is she just like hyper focused on like her own personal hobby and like not really like focused on anything else? Like, that's a sign of like being on the spectrum. Never mind. I don't think she is. Maybe she just really likes the piano and just doesn't care about dating. Who knows? Yeah, so she's got some stuff going on. Who knows what's going on there? The Featheringtons, they gotta have a baby quick. Like, little puppy dog boy isn't boning good enough. What's them's faces? I forgot their names. They're the new like Barons of Kent, which is pretty sick. What else? What else happened in this first episode? Oh, Kate and Anthony, they're just loving each other's bodies. Clutch. I have a feeling that they're not going to be super present in the rest of the season. You know, that it's tough to be like the leading couple of a season and then have the next season come and focus on a different couple, because everyone is just going to be like, bring on more Kate. Like me, every time she's on screen, I'm like, hell yeah, Kate Sharma, let's fucking go. Like, I'm just stoked every time she's on my screen. And they need to get rid of her because of people like me. They recognize that people are going to be very interested in Kate and Anthony, and so they need to remove them from the screen expeditiously so that they can focus on the actual leads of this season. And they got to give them an excuse to leave. Like, they can't just be like, hey, they're just gone, they just died. You know, they need to provide some reason for them leaving, and that reason is that the mom she doesn't want to quit. She loves living in this house. She isn't ready to be on her own yet, and honestly, Kate isn't jazzed about running the household. You know, she's been doing it for so long, she's ready to rest, and Anthony's ready to bone. Dude, the man is just having a grand old time exploring her body, and obviously, duh. Like, have you seen her? I mentioned this in the reaction portion, but that man is such a phenomenal actor, because I didn't know this when I watched last season. I'm aware of it now, but that man is a like very clear like gay man. Like he is out and he is proud. And so like he doesn't like women like that, obviously, but you would not know from the way his character goes about things. So that man is a phenomenal actor. Props to you, Jonathan Bailey, like killing it. Like the passion in which those two individuals kiss each other is insane. Like chemistry off the charts. Give that man an Emmy just for that. Honestly, he's so good. But yeah, I think those are all the storylines that I'm keeping an eye on initially. I talked a little longer in this than I planned to, so I gotta cut things short so I can get on to the next episode. So definitely let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm very curious to see how you guys feel about all of the storylines so far. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, that's fine. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe. And then if you are interested, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. Again, I'm going to have probably early access through this week. Like, I'm going to try and get all the episodes up this week for anyone that subscribes on Patreon. And then I also have full length available since this is the first episode of a new show or a new season. That uncut is, again, completely free and public for anyone to check out. And if you find that that's something you're interested in going forward, then your support would mean the world. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.